Hello, my wonderful Taurus. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling amazing. I am Fifi, and this is your beautiful weekly love tarot reading. Taurus, let's jump straight in. Because Taurus, I want to explore something that I touched briefly on last Saturday when I did your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. And it's all about who wants to reach out to Taurus and why. So for the collective watching this, in terms of love and romance, who wants to reach out to you? Who wants to reach out? Who wants to hit that send button to send you a text message? Who wants to pick up the phone to call you? And why? Now, Taurus, there will be an optional extended reading. So based on who we see here, there will be an optional extended reading where I focus purely on this person. I'll be reading on their behalf. I really want to see what is their current story now. How does it pertain to you? What are the big thoughts? So what's happening in their headspace? What's happening in their heart space about you? What's happening behind the scenes in their life? And how does that connect to you? And of course, Taurus, what would they love to have with you moving forward? So I really want to focus on your person's energy in the extended, really like in the here and now, and how is that going to kind of fold out in the next 4 weeks. So there is kind of a lot to unpack over at the extended reading, but we're having a peek over the fence, and we're putting much a spotlight on your person. Whoever shows up here, we're going to pretty much read on their behalf over at the extended reading. I'll be using 2 completely different decks, and they're lined up behind me ready to use. And yeah, we are definitely going to read on their behalf and see what is happening in their world, in their universe, and how does that connect with my beautiful Taurus. If you are interested in the extended reading, the official link is in the description box below, Taurus. It's the very first link underneath all of the yellow stars, and I've also clearly labeled it for you. All right, here we go. We've got 2 more. Last one. Also, Taurus, in the description box below, you will find the official link to the Ultimate Love Tarot Guide and our signature online Master Tarot course. All the information is in the description box below. So, we do have Justice here at the bottom, ruled by Libra. Of course, whoever wants to reach out to you can be any star sign, age, or gender, but I actually like Justice on its own. It's a very positive card. It's a big fat yes. And I love that the scales here are completely balanced. They're not always balanced depending which deck I choose to use, but this is all about perhaps someone wishing to right their wrongs, correcting their mistakes, apologize with facts and evidence, not emotional excuses. And of course, it could be the energy of earning your trust, love, and respect back here as well. There could also be issues on their behalf, such as legalities, separation, divorce, spousal support, child support, and all of that. What's behind it? Yeah, well, this is someone definitely all up in their feelings about you. We have the King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This is someone that's all up in their feelings. I must admit, usually the King of Cups has only 1 cup, but now there's 1 cup for them and 1 cup for you. This is absolutely someone that is coming across with the energy of being very emotionally more intelligent. I'm going to say that, more emotionally mature, emotionally grounded, intuitive, empathetic. They're all about the home, the love, the family. This is someone that wants to be very loyal to you. So I actually really like this. And I must admit, there is something here that they want to correct. There's something perhaps they want to get out in the open. So I'm actually liking this energy. It seems pretty truthful and pretty fair here as well. All right, let's split the deck. Let's see what is happening. Oh, we got the Devil smack bang in the middle. Capricorn energy. So is it probably fair to say, Taurus, that there is something about this person that you're viewing as maybe a bit unhealthy, a bit toxic? Did they have any dependencies, addictions? Were they emotionally attached to you? I mean, yes, they could be slightly obsessed with you, but I like to use the word better, infatuated with you, right? I mean, yes, this can be someone that maybe they can be quite impulsive, or they just can't help it, self-sabotage, right? They sabotage this connection based on nothing. But yeah, they definitely could be very infatuated with you. It's a very physical card. It is a sexual card. But it does speak, of course, about unbreakable bonds of commitment and marriage here. So they could be just very hyperfixated on you. So let's see. Main messages. Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It looks like they will send a communication here. We know that the pages are about communication, offers, invitations. This one is very grounded, very self-assured here. Face-to-face meeting more often than not to express this, the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy, that you are their wish fulfillment. There is something they want to heal with you and try and re-celebrate as well. It's looking good. We've got the Two of Cups, my second favorite card in the deck, ruled by Cancer. Definitely can show within 2 months. We could have a very solid reunion. I mean, that's just kindred spirits right there. Ooh, Nine of Wands. They're anticipating here that your walls are up. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Oh, this is interesting. Well, you know what? For you to have your walls up against a particular person, Taurus, you've got a good reason why. I see that you're quite you've got some apprehensions, right? Until you get to the bottom of this, until you get to the truth. And the dragonflies can show sudden change in, of course, our communication with the Ace of Swords. That is a breakthrough. Libra, Gemini, and also Aquarius energy here. Bonus message is the Five of Wands, Leo energy. So I can kind of see here that there is a bit of tension, a bit of disappointment. There could have been some arguments here. I don't think things ended well between the both of you. And now it's like they kind of want to make peace. They're waving that white flag. They've learned their lesson, because that is the Student card. It's like, well, all right, what I did was not the best. That's probably why they want to earn your trust, love, and respect back. They come in peace. They're waving that white flag. And even though this page represents a small offer, it is a pentacle. So it is very grounded. It's solid. It's assured. And it's enough to get your attention. And I believe that even if it's FaceTime, if we're far away, or if we go to have a drink, a coffee date, have some wine, somewhere quiet, I'm hearing somewhere intimate for the both of you, I think they're going to express here that they want to heal this connection. This is like wish fulfillment here. And it's also, you know, going a bit deeper in the messages, the energies here, is that it does represent emotional harmony, emotional peace, satisfaction, lots of celebration. Wow, I think, Taurus, some of you do want this person back. This often means when we are mirroring each other, and all that water there, well, of course, the water represents our emotions, our love for each other. I do believe that both of you can be almost mirroring each other. I wouldn't say 100%, but definitely almost 100%. Let's say 99.9%, that you're both thinking about each other. You know, do I ever cross their mind? Well, they're thinking, you know, do I ever cross Taurus's mind here as well? I just feel like there was a disagreement, an argument. There was a conflict here where they might have been a little bit too stubborn or too impulsive. Just end this and walk away. Instead of staying here, fighting for this and finding a resolution, especially if they were a bit pushy or judgy, yeah, that's not going to fly by Taurus as the OG, pretty much the boss of the zodiac sign here. So yeah, they have to come and make peace. And I'm seeing that the Two of Cups usually says that now is not the time to give up on those that we love. It's definitely not the time to walk away. Thing is, they're going to have to respect your strong boundaries here. That is the Wounded Warrior. Now, the Wounded Warrior never ever gives up. But I can see that your walls are up, your boundaries are in place. That's fantastic. I appreciate that. But yeah, I kind of feel that you're apprehensive. You have more questions rather than answers. You're a little bit weary upon this person's return. It's like, are you going to be the same person? Are you going to be worse? Or if you're presenting something beautiful, is it going to be short-lived? Well, I love this because the Ace of Swords, we know that aces all represent brand new beginnings. It is a breakthrough here. It's the mother of all clarity and conversation. But any new beginning here between you and this person can be a little bit rocky. It can be a little bit challenging, right? But don't forget, we have that sword. In this instance, it's a samurai. It completely means the same thing. And that sword cuts through. Literally, we nip it at the bud. All the past and present challenges, hurts, misunderstandings, disappointments. And once we get to the heart of this matter, of why your person kind of acted up and why it almost like they took you for granted, the road before you and this person will become very, very clear. So without further ado, we've only scratched the surface. So we need to clarify these cards before even moving on to the extended reading. Let's see. Let's do two more. I am seeing the initial M, like M for Mike or Mary. I do apologize if you hear some cars speeding outside. It's very hot here and I've just opened up the window. So see if I can talk louder into the microphone. Let's do that properly. There we go. I like to make sure the deck is very cleared. I kind of feel like you do have a soft spot for this person, but you're not seeing them through rose-tinted glasses. It's almost like, okay, this and this happened, and I may forgive you, but I want the truth and nothing but the truth, which is exactly what I feel you're going to get. Yeah, I see that you're going to speak the truth as well about what you're willing to accept, what is a deal breaker, for example. We've got 3, 2, last one. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, what are the chances? Bottom of the deck, we have justice twice. Justice will be served here. Absolutely. Karma saw this. Karma's watching. And it's not about punishing. It's just balancing the scales here between the both of you. Equal give and take. More Libra energy here as well. So your person really wants to correct their mistakes here. 8 of Cups. The question here, Taurus, is who walked away from who? Was it mutual? Was it them? Or was it you? 6. There's a lot of cards here of moving on, and I feel like you're doing a really good job of doing that, and your person's wallowing up here with the 9 of Swords in massive regret over what they did here. 9 of Wands, they know that you've got your walls up. You've got it. I just feel like they really acted out quite immature here. Especially if they walked away, they came back. They walked away, they came back. It's like, yeah, now justice saw that. So they're like, yeah, karma needs to be played here, and we need to absolutely balance everything out. So we do have the 6 of Pentacles. That is you. That is Taurus energy right here. So that tells me all I need to know about you. You don't have a bad bone in your body. You've got the heart pretty much made of gold. You have a very generous spirit, very generosity. You're all about charity as well. But you may receive a gift from this person, a token of love, something to grab your attention. And it definitely could be with that Page of Pentacles when we meet up. So this relationship needs a lot of healing, a lot of equal give and take, putting all the cards on the table. They can talk, you talk. Let's see if we can figure this out. So I love it because the 6s are all about healing. So let's talk here about the face-to-face communication. There's going to be some confessions coming your way. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy, right? So it's she or he who knows. It's about keeping secrets, important information, vital information here that perhaps they've been keeping to themselves that they want to now release. They want to tell you this. You're being very honored and protected by your spirit team. You do have intuition. You do have wisdom. I think some of you know what happened, but you're going to find out a bit more information directly from the horse's mouth from this person. So there could also be some emotional confessions such as, I've always missed you. Not a day went by when, I never stopped thinking about you. I understand why you have your walls up here as well. So yeah, there's a bit of a spiritual connection here as well. I feel like there needs to patch things up, but it needs to be patched up with truth. So let's talk here about the 9 of Cups. Yeah, we've got the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is blast from the past. And of course, I think both of you are feeling quite nostalgic over each other. I think the difference that your person is a bit more emotional versus you are. You're just being a bit more grounded, a bit more protective of your energy, which I do not blame, because I'm hearing a lot of you feel that this person kind of played you or they wasted your time. And now, yeah, look at this. From being nostalgic, they just don't want to be friends. They want to be more than friends. So there is unfinished business here. I think that you can both agree on. So there's definitely going to be a reunion here. We've got 2 cards already saying that. The 2 of Cups has been clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Very interesting because, it's a shame that your person kind of acted out and they did what they did, only because this is telling me that both of you are highly compatible. We bounce off each other. We finish each other's sentences. We both know what we're feeling, what we want, what we don't want. It's a beautiful card of, recognition, collaboration, starting from the ground up, working together, creating magic, right? That's like the A-team. And I must admit, your person really is coming back to prove to you, to confess to you, to work on this, that they want to be on the same page. Whatever you want, they want the same thing as well. It's not superficial. It's actually quite deep here and genuine, which I really like. Again, this shows to me another face-to-face communication. I'm seeing several face-to-face meetings here. And I see that it's going to be quite flirtatious, lighthearted, quite fun, but you're still saying, let's get to the bottom of this. I do want to pick up on your energy here. Yeah, we have transformation. This is the Tower, Scorpio energy. And I always say, never be afraid of the Tower, because you're recognizing that It's here for a reason. The fact that the Tower is here, it's already telling me that something in the past was not working. Perhaps the connection never got off on the right foot. So we built this tower, i.e. the relationship, on pretty shaky grounds. And when it came crashing down, well, they're saying, can we rebuild the tower? So i.e. the relationship on a much more stronger, firmer foundation. So this is more of a realization that you're going to have about this person. It's life-changing. It's also about liberation. There may be some shocking confessions coming your way. So if you thought that this person didn't care, or if they were indifferent, or they were set out to hurt you, or they're seeing someone else, I think you're going to have some pretty big, bold confessions coming your way, and it's all the truth. So maybe it's not as bad as you think it is, or if you thought that they loved a third party or they were entertaining a third party, I think you're going to find out they probably weren't. Let's get more to the truth with that Ace of Swords. Wow, the Magician. There's going to be no lies, no manipulation, no twisting truths and making you look like the bad person. They're not going to weasel their way out of this, because the Magician with the Ace of Swords, well, it's all about truth. It's all about justice. And this person manifesting and kind of weaseling their way back into your life. And I say that in a light-hearted manner, but they just want a brand new beginning with you. Start from the ground up. No shortcuts. Even have more of a traditional relationship. They're seeing you as the one. They don't want to date anyone else. They want to be loyal to you. And guess what? They are preparing themselves on what they're going to say to you. Let's get some bonus messages. We've got the Hermit. So that is Virgo energy. That is the wise sage, where your person has been looking within and reapproaching you from a place of wisdom, experience, lesson learned, for example. Four of Wands. My third favorite card in the deck. You might be seeing the 1111 or maybe 444, for example. So yeah, that is reunion. They might be changing jobs. Someone here could be changing jobs or changing residential address, going somewhere where it's a bit more quieter, a bit more peaceful, more aligned. I'm hearing, Taurus, some of you want to do something online and actually monetize that. So that's fantastic. Literally zero overheads, right? So that is about commitment, engagement, marriage. That leads eventually in due respective time with my favorite 10, the 10 of Cups. More reunion, more of that energy of commitment, engagement, marriage. 4 of Cups, Cancer energy, and the 8 of Wands. Your person's quite melancholic. They jump between nostalgic, melancholic, missing you, woe is me, victim mentality mode. A bit self-absorbed, that is true. They're very discontent with their life, which is prompting them with the second fastest moving energy in the deck, the 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. It's about speed, movement, activity, forward momentum. That is Cupid's arrow. It's often known as love messages, and it's all coming towards you. So it's pretty obvious that this person wants to court you again. They want to, I don't know why I'm hearing, they want to go and pull it back to a more traditional courting relationship. And I like that because it's more respectful here, instead of just saying, I want to jump into your pants, and you know what, I'll probably get bored, and you know what, we'll go our separate ways here. You had to see this. I was peeking. I wasn't going to show you, but look what we have. The Ace of Cups. The card of true love. The 10 rolls over to the Ace here. It appears that we're going to have a brand new chapter with this person. It's not going to be immediate, because Taurus, you're not one to put your walls down immediately after you've seen this side to this person that you just didn't like. And I do feel that a lot of you feel they wasted your time. Like, what was the point of meeting this person if they were just going to hurt me? Justice is at the bottom, exactly in the same position for a reason. The scales need to be balanced. They are desperate to right their wrongs here, to seek fairness here. Karma has dealt them a hand here, not to punish them, but to teach them a lesson. Especially if there was a lot of conflict, or you felt like they were very judgy, or they were breadcrumbing you. Now they're serious. They're coming back with a plan, and they're quite serious about this. Everything here points to a gradual and eventual brand new start with this person. It's going to take a while for you to put your walls down. I don't blame you. I would be exactly the same. But I can see a lot of you are thinking about this person, like saying, you know what, I miss them. It's a shame that they did this. And if you don't have any clarity as to why they acted up and why they pulled back and all of this, and just genuinely hurt you and disappointed you, the Ace of Swords with all these really nice positive cards are moving forward, you're going to find out the truth. Even if they were not ready, or they were immature, or they were not sure, they are sure now, because they're seeing you as their happy ever after here. They're just going to have to work for it. And I see it. They're really going to have to work for it. That's why Justice came out twice. So if you are still not convinced, if you're still in that energy with that Nine of Wands and thinking their return is going to be a tower moment for me, I'm not sure if I can handle it, let's check out your optional extended reading. The link is in the description box below. It will be the very first link underneath the yellow stars, and I have clearly labeled it. I put link to the extended love reading. Let's jump straight in. I really want to put a spotlight on your person right now and condense all their energy for the next 4 weeks. So what is the heads up for you, and how does different areas of their life, how does it pertain to you? How does it connect to you? How will it affect you? So let's check it out. Let's read on their behalf. I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to pack everything up and I'm going to just pretty much start. I'm going to jump straight into it. So thank you for joining me. Power to you. Have a great weekend coming up. And of course, I will see you for the extended. Bye, Taurus.